Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel, not to a Football Manager video, but today we'll be doing our Euro 2024 prediction videos instead. So this is coming out on Thursday and the Euro starts tomorrow evening on Friday. So let me know in the comments who you think early call is going to win the Euros this year. But going straight into it then, we'll start off in Group A. We've got Germany, Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland. Now, I think this one's quite an easy group to predict, I would say. I would go Germany, top of the group. Of course, the host of this year's Euro tournament. They've got a very good squad, two good goalkeepers. They've got Neuer, ter Stegen, a stacked midfield. Of course, Toni Kroos last tournament. They've got Gundogan, Wirtz, Sane, Havertz, Füllkrug up front. They've got a solid team all round. And I think Germany are going to be quite strong underdogs for this whole tournament. Of course, they're the home nation, so they've got that home advantage. But Germany, I think, will take the top spot quite comfortably in this group. They should be winning all three, at least getting 6 or 7 points. So Germany for the top spot. Now for the second spot, and to go up to the group stage automatically, I would have it between Switzerland and Hungary. So they should both beat Scotland quite comfortably. Whether one could pick up a draw or a result against Germany, I'm not sure. So it could be down to what the result is between these two teams, Hungary and Switzerland. But I think overall, the squad of Switzerland is slightly better. Of course, got Xhaka in midfield. Again, two good goalkeepers, Kobel and Sommer in goal. Akanji in defence. I think they've got quite a good all-round team. So I'd go Switzerland second, Hungary third, and unfortunately Scotland, I think they'll finish bottom of this group. Haven't got quite a good squad to compete compared to some of these other nations. So that is my Group A. And let's move on to Group B. So into Group B, quite a close group this one's. Spain, Croatia, Italy and Albania. Now, if we're being honest, Albania, they should finish last. So if they finish any better, that's a good result for them. Anything can happen though, because if one of the other three teams lose their other games against Spain and Croatia, Italy, if they lose 2 games, it's going to be difficult for them to get out of the group and gives Albania a chance. So I think this one's quite simple to go ahead. We'll go Spain to win the group. Very strong side this year. Croatia and Italy for second place. Croatia got good. They finished well in the World Cups, in the Nations League as well. I think Croatia might pick this one. Of course, Italy are the current holders, beating England last time round. But I think Croatia are going to take second in this group. Italy third, Albania fourth. Croatia still quite a good side. They've got Vardiol from City in midfield, Stanisic from Leverkusen in defence, So they've got quite a good side. Of course, Modric still in. I think Croatia will pip Italy to that second spot. Italy not got Bonucci, no Chiellini, of course. 2 strong players for them last time round in the Euros. I think Croatia will nick second spot, Italy third, which unfortunately means Albania taking last spot and out of the Euros. So next up we have Group C, consisting of Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia and England. Now, I don't think it's going to be as easy as a lot of people think this group. Of course, a lot of people expecting England to do well in this tournament and comfortably win this group. I do think they'll win this group still, but it's not going to be easy. We could quite easily draw a couple of these games or lose the odd game. They've all got good strikers as well. Slovenia, they've got Benjamin Sesko, who's been tearing it up in the Bundesliga. Rasmus Højlund from Denmark. They've got Vlahovic from Serbia. So loads of good strikers in this group. Of course, Harry Kane for England. But it's who do I think is going to do well, mainly defensively, in these other groups. Now, I actually think it's going to be very tight. I assume a lot of people will go for Denmark here. But I'm not too sure. I'm kind of tempted to go for Slovenia. But I don't know. I think I'll stick it safe. I'll go for Denmark second, Slovenia third, and Serbia fourth. But it's going to be a very tight group. there could be points all over the place in this group. It could go anywhere. But let's move on to the next one. Into Group D, we have Netherlands, Austria, France, and Poland. Now, 99% of people that predict this group are going to go France first. I do think Netherlands, they're going to be, I think they're my underdogs, dark horses for this tournament, because defence is what wins you tournaments. If you remember Spain in 2010, I think they won 1-0 in every single knockout game, but that is enough to win a whole tournament. The Netherlands defence looks probably one of the best in the tournament. They've got so many good defenders. They've listed some. Ian Maatsen, you remember, played for Dortmund in the Champions League final on loan from Chelsea. He's listed under midfielders. They've got Jeremy Frimpong. He's listed under attackers. Of course, Van Dijk. Loads of good players. De Ligt in defence. I'd imagine they would be lining up as a 5-back or a 3-back, whatever way you prefer to call it, with the 2 wing-backs and the 3 centre defensive midfielders, centre defensive players. So I think Netherlands are going to be strong dark horses for this whole tournament. But I will be sensible. I'll go France in first, Netherlands second. I think Austria will just pip Poland to 4th spot. Poland, not the best cycles. Lewandowski, not the best as he used to be. And I know he went off injured the other day, so I'm not sure if he's going to be ready to start on Sunday. But Austria, quite a good all-round side as well. Sabitzer in there, a few good players, and Arnautovic. So I think France will top this group. Of course, strong favourites for this one. Many people's favourites to win this whole tournament. I'm not quite sure yet who's going to win. We'll see what comes up in the knockout stages. But Netherlands' defence, I think, could take them a long way in this tournament. So on to the penultimate group. We have got Group E, consisting of Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. Now, I think this one's going to be not the best quality group, but Belgium should comfortably win this group. They should be beating the other 3 teams in here. And then it's really a toss-up between the rest. There could be a few surprises in here. Of course, Ukraine got a good squad. Mikhailo Mudryk up top with Dobic from Girona, who've done really well in La Liga this year. Slovakia, a few good players mixed in, same with Romania. But I think Ukraine could do well. They could finish second. So I'm going to put Ukraine second. Now, Romania, Slovakia. I feel like Romania are a lot of people's favourites to finish last. But it's not always the way. The favourites don't always win, and vice versa. So I think Romania could pick up a 1-0 win against Slovakia and take that 3rd spot. And Slovakia finishing bottom of the group. I wouldn't be surprised if Romania pip 3rd, and you never know, go through on the most points on the best 3rd place ranking. But that is how I've got this group. Let's move on to the final group of the tournament. So moving on to the final group of the tournament, we've got Group F, Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czech Republic. Now, of course, Portugal's squad is looking very good this year. Ronaldo's still in the squad. All around very good defensively. João Cancelo, Ruben Diaz. Got Paulinho from Fulham in that. He's been solid all season. Could be a star for Portugal this year. Loads of good players all over the pitch. So Portugal, of course, are going to be favourites to win this group, and that is where we're going to put them. The 2016 winners. Now for second place, it's going to be tight. But purely, Turkey have got loads of good attacking options. Georgia, of course, Kvaratskhelia from Napoli, been tearing it up the last few seasons. But Czech Republic, I think they could do well. All their defence, quite a lot of their defence are from the same club, so they're going to have that good chemistry and know how to play with each other. That's all they do. They play with each other all the time. They've got a couple of Leverkusen players up top, and you know how Leverkusen have been this year. They never give up. So many late goals come from Leverkusen this year, and they've got 2 attacking players. Of course, Schick, I forgot the name of the other one. But Czech Republic or Turkey is who I'd have for second place. But I'm going to put Czech Republic with Turkey 3rd and Georgia 4th. So that is how my groups line up. Now we're going to move on to the 3rd place rankings, where a few of the 3rd place teams will progress to the knockout stages. Okay, so into the third place rankings. Of course, this isn't about who is the best team. It's about who's going to pick up the most points in their group. So we've got Hungary, Italy, Slovenia, Austria, Romania, and Turkey. So we're going to rank them in order of who we think is going to get the best finish based on their group. So I'm actually going to go number 1 as Hungary. Number 2, Italy. Number 3, for their offensive power, I'm going to go Turkey. Number 4, and to pick up the final spot to progress to the round of 16, I'm actually going to go for Romania. I've said I think they'll pick up a 1-0 win. You never know, they might pick up a draw. I'm going to go Romania. They're going to leave it late and they're going to pick up fourth place. And then we're going to go for Slovenia and finish off with Austria. So we are now into the round of 16. First match we have got is Germany versus Denmark. Now I'm going to go for Germany for this one. Next up, we've got Switzerland versus Croatia. And I'm going to go for a Croatia win. They've been doing well internationally. We're going to take them to beat Switzerland. And for match 39, we've got Spain against Romania. Now, I think this should be a very comfortable win for Romania. No, I'm joking. We're going to go Spain. And we're moving on now to England, who I've got to play against Turkey in the round of 16. Now, England should be winning this one. Of course, fashionably, they'll make it difficult, but we will go for an England win. Match 41, we've got Portugal versus Hungary. Again, should be quite a comfortable game for the Portuguese. So we're going to go for them. Round of 16 should be fairly easy to predict. Of course, the further we get into the tournament, where a lot of the teams that are predicted are no longer in the tournament, that's when it gets more difficult. So Netherlands versus Ukraine. As I say, Netherlands, I've got a good feeling about them. Their team looks good, especially defensively. Their attack doesn't look too great, Depay being the main man. But defensively is what you need to win these type of tournaments. And their defence is stacked. So we're going to go for Netherlands to beat this one. So 2 more games of the round of 16. We've got Belgium against Italy. A very tough game. One of the toughest games of this round. And I'm not actually too sure who to go for here. This could go either way. Neither team are at the heights that they were just a few years ago. But I think I will take Belgium to win this one. And for the final game, France against the Czech Republic. And I think quite comfortably, I'd hope the Czech Republic pick up a late goal and nip this one on penalties or something. But we're going to go for France. We're going to play it safe. We're going to go for France. Of course, I would love Czech Republic to beat France, but don't think that will be happening. Into the quarterfinals then, we have matched up 3-time winners Germany against 3-time winners Spain. What a tight game this one is. Of course, all these games are going to be huge now. Quarterfinals, the final 8. Germany versus Spain. I'm going to go for the side that I think is stronger and being at home as well. I think the Germans will do it. But the German side does look really strong this year. So I'm going to go for Germany. Now, Portugal against Netherlands. Another really closely matched game. Portugal, of course, their side is so strong. Probably is better than the Netherlands. But as I say, I'm going to stick with what I think in my head. I think Netherlands are going to go far. Portugal, their side, I probably would go Portugal. But a one-off game, I think if these teams played 100 times, Portugal would win most of them. But on a one-off game, in a tournament like this, I'm going to go for the Netherlands to beat Portugal and to knock out Ronaldo from his probably final European or international tournament. So our third quarter-final match, we've got Belgium versus France. Now, this should be a comfortable one. Of course, it won't be. No game is comfortable, especially at this stage of the tournament. But France, their squad is very strong. So we're going to go for France to win this one. And the final game, England versus Croatia. A matchup of the World Cup final a few years back where Croatia knocked us out in extra time. But let's hope England can get their payback. And I'm going to have England to win this one. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be easy. We're going to do well to make it to the semi-finals. I know we're favourites, according to the bookies, but that's because a lot of people just predict them to win, even though they don't believe it. But I don't think England are winning this tournament. But for the semi-finals, we've got Germany versus the Netherlands and France against England. What two matchups we've got here. Now, my head is telling me Germany and France. My heart is telling me Netherlands and England. So this is this is a very difficult semi-finals to predict. Germany versus Netherlands. Of course, as I say, the German side is built all over the pitch. Netherlands, their defence, one of the best defences in the tournament, which you need to win the tournament. But Germany, on home soil, with the squad they've got, Florian Wirtz, one of the best seasons we've seen anyone have. Falkreek up front, playing in the Champions League final. Toni Kroos's final game for Germany. I think I'm going to go for Germany. I would love Netherlands to win it. I've just got a hunch about them. But we're going to go for Germany. Being in their home patch just make it to give them a little bit more advantage. Now, in the second and final semi-final, England versus France. Of course, France would be favourites for this game. The two probably most favoured teams of this tournament, France against England. France knocking England out of the World Cup in Qatar. A very good game as well. I think it was Shumeni with the goal, if I remember rightly. Kane missing a penalty. But you know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to go for an England in the final. England-Germany final. I would love England to win, but I'm not silly, so I'm going to go for Germany to win on their home soil. 14% of players predicted Germany on this website. Most people have gone France and England, and Germany actually third. So, as much as I want England to win, and I think they could do it, we know what they are like, and I'm actually going to go for Germany to win this one. So that is how I've predicted the Euro 2024. Please let me know in the comments who you think's going to win this tournament. And we'll see at the end of the tournament how I got on and how many teams I actually predicted correctly in the group stages, and whether the knockouts are even anything like I said they would be. But thank you very much for watching, guys. If you are still watching, if you wouldn't mind, just please leaving a like on this video, subscribing if you are new. I really appreciate all the support we can get, and I'll see you all for the return of the Football Manager videos.